Are we prepared in provision and volunteers to serve our people and our community as the government shutdown continues? Frances, one of our laypersons, received a letter from the government last week letting her know that her welfare benefits for February will be delivered in January 20th, which was last Sunday. And the food stamp was not guaranteed after that due to the government shutdown. Many in our congregation received a similar letter this past week as well. So we know we are facing a crisis. In our community, Pastor Bear was shopping last week, and a cashier shared with him that the people were stocking up with food because they didn't know when they will have benefits again. So again, I'm asking how we prepare to support our congregation and our community in this crisis. This government shutdown is the longest in the history of America. Each morning I read the news and I'm hoping the situation will be different. But instead I read stories of federal workers going to the food bank and welfare recipients worried about their families. The newscast is saying the shutdown is likely to continue. We are on day 34. In our contest here in Hawaii, we are helping our people, which are all welfare recipients, twice a month with food and clothing. How often can we serve and sustain their needs? And for how long? Let's talk about our resources. One of our resources is the congregation, which donates in supply and individual monetary contribution. I have seen regular flow of donation throughout the month given to the church. However, we may see a stop and even a slowdown of this donation because of the government shutdown. Our second resource is from the church budget. We budgeted $500 for the food pantry per month and $200 for the God's Closet per month. With this budget, we have been able to take care of our people well twice a month. In the current situation though, are we able to supply more people and be able each week versus twice a month? Should we increase the budget? So we went over the donation and the church budget, which help us to serve, but we also need feet, hand and feet to give this service. Volunteers. We have 4 volunteers helping twice a month, and 2 of them receive government benefits. We know the demands will increase as long as the government shutdown continues. We may need to announce that we will open every week, and we will need more volunteers. We don't want to add more stress on our current helpers. We will also need additional transportation for people who don't have the means to come to us. And one other thing is people won't have funds for fuel. So we will need drivers to pick up people and to deliver supplies as well. So we are providing food and clothing, which is essential for everyday needs, but we also need to provide spiritual support. The volunteers and the recipient will need more support and encouragement to see themselves through this time. None of us know how long this shutdown will last. We have to give them spiritual guidance to help them through this challenging time, and we are to speak into their life with the hope of our Lord Jesus Christ. The truth is, they will come to us for help, as we are their church and their pastors. We know this government shutdown is affecting the people. I presented to you what we have to offer to our community through our donation, our budget, the volunteers, and spiritual guidance. I'll also ask a lot of questions. Are we ready to provide this service each week to support our community? Can we open our doors each week with a full pantry? And for how long? Last year we trusted the Lord to provide for His church, and He did. I'm leaving you with these words: loving God, loving His Word, loving people. You organize these words as they are our mission statement. Thank you.